Haha, now I had a message on part 6 of my Linux Mint XFCE cubic video from a bloke called Tim. He asked if I would release the ISO. Well, what I've actually done is made an ISO. I've taken everything of Linux Mint away. Well, not everything. Still got Linux Mint at the core of it, but everything else is custom by me. You've got Nemo as default file manager. You've no longer got Thunar on there. It seems to open up on the ISO. You can open up your Nemo inside terminal with a right click and open in terminal. It does it straight away, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm like, well, okay. So I'm pleased about that. It's also set up as default as well throughout the whole thing. Terminal wise, I've removed the history in there. I've removed the history in Whisker menu as well. Well, let's just take a look. I haven't installed it yet. It's called Mousy. It doesn't come up as Mousy on the grub screen. It comes up as Linux Mint because that's what it is on. That's what I customized it upon. Comes at 2.6 gig. Which isn't too bad, I guess. What's this now? I don't want all that. Thank you. Oh. Off it goes. Yes, you still got that on there, but I did alter the grub for after when it's installed, so I'm hoping that it will go to that. If not, I'm gonna have to make another ISO. Now it does log you out. Okay, it does log you out straight away, but you can log in from there and it should stay on screen. We'll go up to full screen because we can. Yep, brilliant. We're connected to the internet. Now this will not work. You can try it, but it won't. It won't work. Launcher error. That's all right. What we can do is just come on down to here, go to System, and click on Install Linux Mint, and it'll just open. It's because that hasn't been set up as an executable. That is why. There's no real way what I can do to get on into there. This, of course, is just called Grey Dark now. Okay. This theme. The icon theme is Sardi Ghost. You've also got Papyrus on here as well. You can use Papyrus if you want to, if you're into your colour. I highly recommend. This is the latest Sardi Ghost icon theme that I have put on in as well. So yeah, it looks cool. It looks really good. We're just going to install it and I will show you around it. You can go for a normal installation. It will not bring down LibreOffice. LibreOffice is off of here altogether. So you can go for a normal install. Doesn't matter. It's off the ISO. It's up to you if you want it in there. Install multimedia codecs. No need to. They're all in there. Going to erase the disk and install Linux Mint. I'm not going to go for something else. I can't be bothered. We'll go continue. Off of the and we are in the UK. I will pop my real name in. Okay. And we'll call it Mousy. So that's what it is. And will require my password to log in. Now, if you're going to be using Cubic, I highly recommend when you install the operating system that you're going to customize, do not log in, require my password to log in. Always automatically log in, okay? If you're doing it in VirtualBox or even on real hardware. Okay, so we've still got this Linux Mint part. I don't know how to customize all of that. It's just something that I've put together. So in the background it's still Linux Mint, but everything else I've completely customized on over. I've taken all their themes away. I've taken all the themes, all the icon themes. What else have I taken away? LibreOffice I've taken away. I've installed Clip Grab. That's on the ISO. I've also installed G-Color 3. You've also got the better lock screen on here as well. So yeah, really, really good. I'm pleased with it. I'm going to install this myself, I think, onto real hardware. Can't make that any bigger, unfortunately. No. You got dock-like taskbar. That's the thing I did forget to do, so I'll be making another ISO. That's the one thing I forgot to do, was to change that. All the settings are still there, so it doesn't matter. I will be making another ISO, but I will just show you around this for now. Yeah, it's weird because I got Sardi Ghost. You would think that would go on in with it. That's the terminal. I'll show you around it properly after it's installed. Takes a little while to copy everything on over, but it should be without LibreOffice. I bloody hope so anyway, because it shouldn't be on there. But to install, it should go Zoom once it gets into the installation part. It's just copying over the files at the moment, but it should just zoom straight on in. I bloody hope so anyway. We shouldn't be stuck on LibreOffice. You don't get LibreOffice on Cinnamon, which is a weird thing. So why they incorporated it on their XFCE, I'll never know, and I don't know if they do on the Mate version of this either. That was nice and quick. And the only thing that it will bring up after you've rebooted, it'll ask you for a mirror, an update mirror. That'd be the only thing. If you're wanting to set up backup utility, whatever it's called on here, you can just go into system and set it up in there. In the menu, pick it out in there. I can't remember what it's called even. I don't use it personally myself because I don't keep anything important on my computer. Everything like this video is being recorded elsewhere. There we go, it's installed. That didn't take long at all, did it? I don't know how long that was actually. I don't think it was that long. There we go. Right, we're going to restart and then we'll go back on in. It should take away the ISO automatically for me, as I don't tick the little box that's in VirtualBox. So yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it's still the same then. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Still, never mind. We know that it's based on Linux Mint, but it's because everything else has been customized. Yeah, it's going to be small for the time being. But the good thing, which I will show you in a minute. Oh, yeah, it's at the right size, but would like to get the drivers in anyway. There's that, and it'll ask for a mirror. It should do. Yeah, there we are. Of course, I'm in the UK. Oh, Git needs updating, does it? That'll be the one and only update then. That's weird. Yeah, we'll go. I'll pop my password in. Get on there. Go for the fastest. 2.7, that'll do us, won't it? And we go okay. It should go whoosh, hopefully. Yeah, it's getting there. Not that fast a server, but good enough. Good enough for Jimmy Jazz. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. This is also updated to the 4.18 as well. So we'll just install this update. Just make sure that everything's working. It should be. I did put some notes in as well inside .local file, which I've left Nemo open, so that the hidden files are there. Like I say, Thunar is off of here. Now, what I will stress is that you must keep the box ticked when you're logging out or restarting or even closing down. It's unfortunately with Nemo as default, if you don't have that ticked, it will open it up and it'll be in the middle of your screen. It's really strange. I don't know why that happens, but unfortunately it does. So when you log out, keep that tick, save session for future logins, okay? Let me just cancel that. I'm just going to make sure of something. Just make sure that it is all tickety-boo. It seems like it is. Default applications. Let's just go to utilities. Yeah, Nemo desktop. Now, I should have saved that as it was. So I could. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, it'll be alright. That'll be fine. It's definitely default. Deconf editor's on in here as well with the settings that I gave it off of the original one that I installed. So everything's tickety-boo. But like I say, I'm going to make another ISO. So we need to change this. It's not right it being that colour. It just isn't. So we'll go to user, share, applications. There's better lock screen. We will be going on in there in a minute. You must set that up first. Oh, that's another thing I didn't do as well in the better lock screen. I didn't bring over the wallpaper that you see there. I didn't bring it on either. Never mind. You got click grab as well. And color picker. I installed them for you, and you've also of course got best of both worlds actually, because you'll be able to get stuff down from the BBC iPlayer as well as with YouTube DLP, and yeah, really good. So that's terminal command based, and you'll be able to use that as well. If you don't want to watch iPlayer live, you can download the series or film or whatever it is, or even radio as well, radio broadcasts. Let's just put term in here. There we are. And we'll just select that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, don't you? See, I'm busy chatting and it put me off. I didn't go in as root. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna, yeah, like I say, I'm gonna reschedule another ISO, so all this will be sorted for you. It's just a couple of things I forgot to do, that was all. So we go term. That's it. That's what we want in there like that. Yay! We'll do the same with the settings as well. Go in there. Go term. And we'll just have that. Excellent. And there's also the other one as well, isn't there? Terminal emulator. We'll do that. 2. And like I say, I'll do this on the, and I'll make the other ISO. It should be coming up today. I hope to get this video out today as well. So bear with me. Only took me all morning to make. Didn't take me very long to make this ISO. I'm kind of pleased with it. What was it? 180? Yeah. Extension 4. Yeah, you're talking 20 gig install. It's not bad, I guess. You get everything that Linux Mint provides, but you just get something a little different. The mouse here, you also get the Mousy as your icon as well. Yeah, brilliant. Let me show you around. Here was the notes that I was on about, but yeah, it is default and everything is working. And you can change background, but I've only put that one in. That's the only one I've put in. I'll let you add your own backgrounds and whatever. I've applied it as well to all the things, but I might, for you, include in the download the Linux Mint backgrounds that I made. And yeah, and if you're wanting, I might put the Linux Mint I don't know. No, I don't know. No, just keep it as this. I mean, it's lighter, everything's working. We've got Firefox web browser. I've got to show you that as well. So first of all, I was just going to show you the notes that I had put on here. Custom lock screen instructions. Originally, I gave it Alt and OW to lock the screen. It's the one that activates everything for you. Let's go see if it does work. I hope to God it does. Yeah, it does. There we are. That's what I set up this morning. So Alt and OW, that'll bring that up for you. All right, now I've left suspend and hibernate on there. It's up to you, but there is a way that you can get, if you don't want these, you can get rid of them. And you don't have to have them all in this particular order either. Okay, I'm going to show you that. You can also change the opacity. So if you were going to have it up to 100%, of course you're not going to see the background at all. It'll just be completely black. So I suggest coming down to at least 80 or even 90 just to give it some blur. There's all sorts of themes here that are installed out of the bag. You can have it all red if you want it. Yeah, let's go for that. I haven't seen that yet. Let's just save the settings, push escape, push Alt and OWL again, and there you go. You can have it all red if you really wanted to, and it fades your background on out as well. Just slightly, it's down to 90. You can still see the time up in that corner there. Those fonts, by the way, they're called Vibrocentric fonts that I use for the clock. And the great thing about the 418, XFCE 418 is, of course, everything now comes with the font, whatever you pick out. You don't necessarily have to put a script in there anymore, but I did for the tooltip for the month, for the date rather, Monday the 1st of May 2023. Bank holiday Monday here in Britain. I don't know if it is everywhere else. And there you are. So it's kept it as default. I'm really, really pleased. I am actually very pleased with this. Very pleased indeed. Now, unless you're using them video drivers, you won't have that logging out all the time. When you first come on in. Let's just reboot. Just do a quick reboot because I don't think even the welcome screen didn't come up, did it? No, I know why, because I got rid of it. That's why. One of the things I got rid of. Yeah, that's why it didn't come up. What I can do with that is come down like that. We'll have that up in full screen, I hope. No, it won't. Okay. We're at 1440p as well. Yeah, so there's just a few things. What else? Yeah, we must... Here's how to set up the lock screen. Come down to System. Come all the... Oh, don't have to come all the way down. Come to your second one here. Better lock screen. And pick out which one you want. I will be adding this background to it, okay? But for now, we'll use... I don't know. We'll use this one for now. These particular images have got to be in here as default. Otherwise, this application will not work. Trust me, I've tried taking these out before. They don't seem to work after doing so. So what you can do now is Alt now again and just push K to lock your screen, and there we are. Absolutely brilliant. And then you can just type your password in and away you go. I will be leaving also instructions, I think, up on... I might put another instruction in for setting up so it doesn't blank. But I'll show you in this video anyway, because you can easily now, if you got this installed, you can now download this video and watch this video anyway. But I'm gonna show you what I do. Come to File System, and of course you're gonna have to come in as root. I'm trying to think where it is. Oh yeah, User, Locale Bin. Okay. I'm going to open it as root. Always open up as root. Okay, so you just pop your password in. Right click on anywhere on this desktop. Open as root. You must know how to do that. Right. Open up with a text editor. What I haven't set up either, which I should have done, is set this up so that it opens up in Monaco on all of it. So I'll do that for you as well. Okay, that's all right. That's all right now. So all you do is come all the way down, go past these two. It's underneath curl color, and it says here default timeout. Okay, what you do, you just put one of these in on that one and the other green one as well, and just put a hash in. Okay, I'm going to set this back to default because I'm in a virtual machine. It will not accept it because I'll save that away. Because my main machine is already set up as this, and it's that it's reading off. Does that make sense? Because I'm in a virtual machine, it won't set up like that. Don't ask me why. It'll just crash and it won't bloody work. But on real hardware, it will work. So all you do is put a hash there and a hash there. Save the file. Reboot if you want. But if you go into lock screen, after 5 minutes, it will not blank your screen off. Okay? I don't know whether I should leave instructions to that or not. But yeah, just come back and watch the video. And there you go. Easy as that. Oh no, I'll leave instructions. What I could do is just copy this here. So come off of there like that. Come off of there like that. Open the text editor. I'll come down. To those lines. I'll copy that. Yeah, I'll stick one in there. I'll do that on the other one, but yeah, I'll do that. No worries. I'll stick that in before I make the other ISO. That'd be in .local. .local share, it'd be in here along with these. Yeah, nothing else really to show you, is there? I mean, you know, it's all there. What I should have done was put some. I should have put clip grab on here as well. Clip grab should work out on the back. Now, there's a little trick for you. All right, it's a little tricky trick. If you come down to settings, come all the way down. Is it here? Yeah. Qt 5 settings. Open them up. That's a preferred window. Okay, that's fine. Fonts. I highly recommend. Highly recommend. Instead of Ubuntu. I'll scroll on up and go Roboto Black, which is what you've got as default on here anyway. I hope it is anyway. Yeah, it is. And bring, it's regular, so it's alright. And bring this down to at least 16. Okay. Push OK, then push apply. There we are, makes them bigger. But the great thing about that is that it actually, when we open up internet, so clip grab is part of internet and also part of YouTube. YouTube downloader DLP or whatever it's called. YouTube DLP, is that right? Oh, I don't know. When you open up clip grab, everything will be a little bit bigger for you. Yeah, just get it to continue, and away it goes. You can start downloading stuff with that. Yeah, it is DLP, isn't it? YouTube DLP, YouTube something. But yeah, that's in your terminal as well. Talking about your terminal. To do that, just right click. If you got stuff to add to your because all you got to do is just open up your application and it'll come down here to the Docklight taskbar, which is down here. Just right click and pin there. Easy. And it'll download videos for you from YouTube. All you got to do is just go to YouTube and right click, put the URL in and pick out what you want, MP4 and whatever. Come into downloads, you can pick out quality and either the original file, which would be pretty big, I expect, so you'd be better off going for an MP4. Settings, of course, and the great thing about this clip grab is that it's now inside it's Deb Extra or whatever it's called, extradeb.net. It's off of there. That's where I got it from, but I installed it because I got it saved as a Deb file anyway. So I saved it and thought, yeah, let them have that. So you can see it's totally different from your normal Linux Mint, isn't it? Oh yes, it is. Now I don't know whereabouts to put this on here. I guess we could put it down here somewhere like that. So you got Synaptic here. Oh, yeah, come on, that's it. Synaptic Package Manager there. You got XFCE Terminal. You got Clip Grab. You got Color Picker. You got Nemo, of course, but it's always named as files. Weird that, because in Arch it actually comes up with the actual name. It's strange. And Firefox web browser. Now, that's a point. I got that to show you as well. Now, I've put in my custom DuckDuckGo HTML, okay? And where I've put it is in File System. I'll have to leave these as notes as well, won't I? User lib. You don't have to be in as root to do this, okay? Only if you're going to change. The only time you will have to is if you're changing the background. But Firefox, okay? Here's home page. You click in there. There's some lovely. I hope that this works, because for some reason it wasn't working earlier on. Oh, it's working now. It wasn't working earlier for some reason. But yeah, there's one. This is in 1440p. Okay. Well, at least I think it is. That don't look right, does it? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what is going on with that? Yeah, okay, we'll go into text editor. Yeah, it was the wrong one. That's Firefox Black. That's what that is. It's the wrong one, mate. I will change that. It's meant to be Firefox Grey 25. I'll change that now to show you. So all you do is right click on the empty space here and open as root, pop your password in. And you're into here. Obviously I'm going to come on into here and change this about 32. Toolbar, one of them. Context menus, one of them. Just in case you want to make something up as root. But don't know. This should be all. Yeah, it's all in as root as I changed it around. So all we do is open this up with text editor. And all you do is just change this name around, okay? So we can now have that Firefox Grey 25. Keep it as the .ping even. Firefox, put a space in, grey, capital G, grey, and 25 without a space. Alright, I think that's right. I hope that's right. And then come off of there. Don't open this up when you're in as root. That'd be stupid. So come out of root after you've changed it. Right click here. Open with Firefox. And OBR. Alright, and you've got DuckDuckGo. That's what it would be searching with. But not as default, because that's the problem with Firefox. Is that as default, it doesn't. It doesn't. It always goes with Google, of course. So we come to home and we just copy that, pop that in there, custom URLs. It will copy, it will read from that homepage HTML. No matter what background you decide to use, it will always do that. All right. Search wise, I'm not into Google. A lot of people are. I'm not. So we're going to go down to DuckDuckGo on there. We can then highlight that top one, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of eBay. The hell do you want eBay as a search engine? And Wikipedia, get rid of. Wikipedia ain't too bad, but yeah. I know DuckDuckGo, a lot of people are saying, yeah, well, they're in with Bing, they're in with Microsoft. Yeah, they are. They got to make their money somehow. I understand that, but they're still bloody quick, and I still get good searches with them. They're not tracking you though. The only time they do track you is if you use Bing. Yeah. That's the only time they do track you. Privacy and security, that's up to you. Syncing your device, that's up to you as well. But Firefox is really good. I like Firefox. It's the safest. I think so. You might not like the default theme. So what I usually do, which I've done before, I think I've done in one of the other videos, but it don't matter. I'll show you again. We'll go to more tools. We'll go to customize. I hate all these bloody bars. I'm old school. I don't like them at all, so I'm going to bring them down. I'm going to get rid of that bloody pocket as well, because I had nothing but problems with them in the past. And we'll go over to there. We'll bring that into there. That's all right. That'll be after you've sunk your... No, not your battleship. After you've sunk your... No. After you have synced up. Yeah. Couldn't find the words. Go to toolbars. Never show flipping thing ever. And then we'll go manage themes. The one I like, and I'll leave it in notes as well, but if you just come to this video, you'll be able to see it. Space, dark space, dynamic, it's called dark space, dynamic. Okay, dark space, dynamic, really, really good. I do like this one. Let me just push the enter, off it goes. I'll quickly get that installed. Add, yep, get out of it. Okay, get out of it now. Oh, that is bright. I hate it when it's bright. I don't like it. Right, and that's so much better. This hardly takes up any resources at all, these twinkling stars. I think it looks really, really good. It's just something different. Nice dark theme, and when you close it down, you got a nice red thing there. when you close Firefox down. Also looks good with this as well, with DuckDuckGo, and there's loads of things that I can search for, like YouTube for instance. You can use the zoom in, control plus and minus, especially if you're in, like I am, in 1440p, just zooming on up. I usually have it at about 170 so I can read everything. Yes, these screens might be big these days, but the bloody resolution is just ridiculous. The resolutions are just way too flipping small. Reminds me of Basic, actually. Was it mode... not mode 2, that was massive. Mode 1. Or was it mode 4? Mode 4 was normal on BBC Basic, I swear it was. One of them was really titchy, and it reminds me of that when that zoomed right on out. On the BBC, on the old BBC computers, you could set up modes for different monitors. Holy cow, that was small. Magnifying glass. But that was for different resolutions, for different graphics and stuff. You see, if you were doing like patterns and stuff like that in BBC Basic programming and that. Yeah, I swear it was mode something. Mode 5 was absolutely ginormous. Mode 1, yeah, might have been mode 1 that was the smallest. And mode 4 was your normal. Mode 2 was ginormous. It was up there with mode 5. Yeah, pretty sure it was. I may have to have a look at that. Or let me know in the comments below, those of you who've used the BBC microcomputer in the past. And if you still got one, I've still got my Electrons, which was the daughter of it. So yeah, I haven't got them here though. I've got them elsewhere at the moment. I've got to bring them down. Anyway, yeah. So we can come off of that now. Yeah, and I just like Firefox. Always have done. Nothing wrong with them at all. Yes, they're in with Google. So what? Got to make their money somehow. You know? No matter where you go on the internet, you're always going to be spied on. That's the way of the world now. That's the way it is. You're going to be spied no matter where you go. You go out your front door, you're being spied on. No matter where you go in the world, you're being spied on. Picking your nose or something, you know? Yeah, wherever. Don't matter. You're gonna be picked up by a camera or whatever. So, you know, just one of those things. Yeah, so that is how you set that up. I will leave instructions on the new ISO. I'll leave them in .local for you, alright, on how to set that up. How to set up the better lock screen as well, so it doesn't go on out. I'll alter this as well on the final ISO. That was one of the things that I forgot to do. But yeah, there you go. I don't think there's anything else to show you. I think that is it. You haven't got a bar up here like I had on the original ISO. I thought, no, I'll let you do whatever you want with it. We go to settings wise, appearance. It's called grey dark. The only other dark one you got on here is Adwata or Adwaita. Wata, Adwata. And high contrast, which is don't want that. Blind me. No, don't want that. Icons. You got Papyrus on here. They're already out of the bag, so it's fine. I had problems actually using that Git repository that I had. I'm just wondering if they're on there anymore. Don't seem to be. But yeah, these are fine. And it's the e-papyrus and e-papyrus and what's the other ones? E-papyrus and papyrus light and papyrus are the ones that make up so that you've, I don't know. Oh, it's because I changed. Yeah, here we are. There's I can't stand colours like that. Really can't. It's too much, boy. It's too much for me now. That's why I have grey one on there. That is just too much. Too much colour. Horrible. Horrible colour. Too bright. Go away, colour. Go away. No, back to this. So yes, papyrus light. Papyrus. E-papyrus. They're the only ones that they use in order for you to be able to get these arrows properly done. Yeah, that's the great thing about papyrus. There's no, oh god, those horrible. If you have a look on your keyboard next to the letter M, where your comma and your full stop is, above that you've got more than and less than arrows. Well, that's exactly what. Oh, hate them. What you have on some systems, it's like, no, I don't like them. Don't like them at all. You get them with New Mix as well. New Mix icons. Oh, no. That's why I took New Mix off of here as well. So there you go, everybody. I hope when you get to download this off of my Dropbox, I'm going to leave a counter to see how many people actually do download it. So there you are. Thank you very much for watching, and just enjoy it. Install it, enjoy it. Whether you do it in VirtualBox or on real hardware, you should be fine, because we've got Linux Mint in the background doing all the work. All I done is just customized it and installed a couple of things for you. Like I say, you've got all the codecs. You've also got Microsoft fonts in here too. So you've got everything you possibly need. I've just saved you time after installing, and I will install that Git update that it had as well. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.